American Champions League. I think we're alone in this room actually right now, but what up in case you're watching this on VOD? What's going on? Brought to you by Vainsocial and other organizations. I'm here tonight with Burger Man Mark. What's up,
What's
dude?
up? How's it going, Pillbox?
Pretty good. And as he said, my name's Pillbox. We're gonna get pretty much right into it. I think we're ready, right, bud?
Oh yeah.
Fable GG versus Elo Slayers.
Alright. The Glaive band first out of Fable.
Super strong, super strong.
You think we're gonna see that weapon pedal being taken off the table?
I think no.
Yeah, looking like Idris gonna be the first band off of Elo Slayers.
Weapon pedal can be countered. You need a really confident team. Maybe if somebody takes the first win, we might see weapon pedal tonight.
Oh man. Pew pew pedal, unstoppable.
Boom, 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 boom. I'm still behind Scarf's crit. I love Scarf's crit animation.
Oh yeah.
Pretty safe picks here. Catherine, Arden,
and Scarf.
Real strong right now. Not as flexed as much as he used to be at the beginning of this meta.
Lance. Probably going in the jungle. It's Weapon Lance.
Weapon Lance really strong.
Ooh.
Vox. Okay.
Double weapon. CP Vox. Could he be coming back?
Interesting for this comp. We'll see how it works for him. Scarf not the most mobile, but he can still lay down damage outside of resonance bounce.
Yep, it looks like a Black Feather will round out this composition on top of Elo Slayers. Who are you thinking won the draft, Pillbox?
Really strong for Elo Slayers right now. They got the the CC, the escape. Catherine is really strong right now with Lance, but I think ultimately, if this Vox doesn't carry hard enough, they got the overall comp in this one.
Yeah, we see the legendary Arden Blackfeather that has been so strong for so long, and, you know, sticking to your guns might just be the name of the game for Elo Slayers tonight.
Absolutely. Now, I'm wondering if this is going to be a jungle Scarf.
And a lane weapon Blackfeather.
Yeah, the Vox isn't going to be a problem till late game, and both Scarf and Blackfeather can do more damage to him, but I think being able to isolate him, Blackfeather's going to have an easier time of getting in and getting out, obviously.
Yep.
So if he went to the lane, he'd get more. Let's see how it plays out.
All right, and we see a Crystal Bit and a Swift Shooter being bought by Izzy G here on Catherine. There's some sort of new meta that I'm not aware of. Lance, you're taking away the back camp.
Yeah,
well,
that's
get
being
caught
super
out.
aggressive.
Wasting
their time though right now. You got away? Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Effectively slowed down their farm. And Catherine is up.
Catherine's rotating up. Just take away that camp. Already level 2, where everyone on the side of Elo Slayers is still level 1.
She got it.
She does get the camp, the root, and the stun. Black Feather will fall first blood on the side of Fable GG.
Elo Slayers taking a bit of early game farm loss here in a big way, having their time wasted by the Lance, and then this, which you never want to see as you roll into your jungle, it being all cleared.
Yep, that the jungle Catherine, how it is what we're gonna probably be seeing out of Izzy G. Not something normally seen, but the stun does land onto Gabriel, and Lance will fall. Scarf pops his healing flask, and he will be able to get away safely.
So you think just silence and stuns all day long? She's going she's going for an alternating current. First off, I mean with these items,
yeah.
But Could be that she stops right here and just goes for the cooldown.
Yeah, I was about to say I would like to see like more of a more traditional cooldown build, like a Shatterglass, Clockwork, maybe an Aftershock thrown in there.
Aftershock super
But
strong on
lots of
Catherine.
cooldowns. Yeah.
And she doesn't have to be that tanky because she extends her life on the battlefield by having that bubble up. So she can work these fights around that bubble on her going in and getting out, not getting caught out with too much damage. But the problem lies in that scarf. Anybody from this team that dives forward will probably most likely not be able to retreat in the same direction. So that's going to make them have to choose their position really well.
Lance getting caught out here. He pops a 2-man Githian wall, falling low, but here comes Catherine with a big stun on the Blackfeather. Blackfeather goes low. Adrian will finish him off. Clean execution there. You see Elo Slayers continuing to fall back.
Catherine, very soon to have triple Blackfeather's farm, and you do not want this big of a lead. Going over to the enemy. They're just playing this early game.
Arden will fall to those Sonic Zoom bounces. Vox dealing a lot of damage early.
Yeah, making it work.
Oh, he's going in on Gabriel, diving under turret,
no.
and he will take it. Takes a turret shot to the face, but he doesn't care. Angel will clean him up. Yes, he will. Angel finds the shutdown, but we're at 4 minutes here, Pillbox, and 2,500 gold is already in the pockets of Fable over Elo Slayers.
Now, I'm not saying that I'm correct in my assumption that the Blackfeather should have went to lane, but I definitely think they would have had an easier time. But they're making poor choices in letting this team dictate this match. They're dictating the timing, the rotations, everything.
Yeah. You see Arden trying to take away a camp, but Catherine's rotating back. It might catch him out here. Lands the stun. Bubbles out, chasing him back. The Aftershock has been picked up already at the 4-minute mark from Izzy. That's a huge early game power spike. Arden slowly retreating.
Blackfeather clearing his farm and is starting to have some. He's getting really close to level 6. So if he can get just a bit more farm and maybe get a tier 3 item before that.
Adrian diving onto Gabriel. He will take him out again. Scarf needs to. I think the win condition here from Elo Slayers is protecting the Scarf. He's the hyper carry mage with the 4 damage items that he really needs by late game. And if Fable can prevent Scarf from ever reaching the late game, easy win.
He just has more opportunities within his kit to establish damage right here.
Stun lands onto Blackfeather, pops the flask, and wait for it, does go out. Fountain is popped on the side of Fable. Stun lands, root lands, blocked away by the Rose offensive, and he will retreat safely.
Interesting siege. I'm waiting for them to turn around and go back on farm, but they want this scar.
Blast Tremor will destroy that Scarf, and the first turret at 6 minutes falling to Fable GG. 1v3 Blackfeather, can he do it? Crystal Sentry comes to help him out a little bit, and Fable will retreat.
Knowing how long to stay in, 3-man diving under a turret with all pretty much being under half health, just all around operating better than Elo right now.
Oh yeah.
5K
Breaking point.
farm lead.
Second item, breaking point for Vox. Do you think that'll be worth it? Do you think the fights will last long enough that he can take advantage of it?
Here's the thing, there's no defense over there, so his hits are going to start smacking from the beginning. And you can get 2 or 3 chunks on your breaking point. So I could see him getting up to around 7 or 8 within 3 or 4 seconds of a fight. And that's I would go for it. I would do it. I'd trust myself to know these fights and get around from these goops. We've already watched him do it through all these sonic zooming out of the goops.
Dive onto Gabriel, the on point on point from Lance, and Blackfeather's going to start
Look at
cleaning
that.
up Adrian. The fountain gets popped, and he will take down Blackfeather. Arbupa will fall in the ace. Already 7.5, or about 7,000 gold in the lead. 10-2 in terms of kills, and this second turret is going to go to the side of Fable.
Yeah, and just like I said, he was having around 7 or 8 stacks as soon as he started laying down damage, and it carried him all the way through that fight. Blackfeather had an opportunity to build, but he just didn't have the damage output.
And we see Adrian has just about doubled Gabriel's farm at this point. So Scarf is really not coming online yet. And Arden will fall. Blackfeather going dangerously low, has to pop his flask in order to run away. Blocked, and Blackfeather falls.
And at this point in the game, you're Scarf, right? You
Yeah.
really want to go Eve, second item? I understand
Another
the mentality,
ace.
but they need some damage output.
Lance. Watch out, name change, and the turret will catch him out. Adrian a little bit overextended here. He fires away for it, but it's blocked up by Angel, and the on point will find him.
Just
Choke
destroy.
point turret, will it survive? Nope. Ace minions will clear out that choke point turret and open the base wide at the 9-minute mark.
Yeah, just basically giving it the respect it
Dragon's
deserves and
Breath
saying,
will take out Izzy.
we'll take 2 deaths for this choke.
Bone Saw. I just noticed this. Adrian has picked up a Bone Saw as his third item. And, man, it seems to be working. He's hitting 300 damage per basic attack.
Oh no! Oh no! Gets the residents off the jungle minion to kill the Scarf. But being left alone with it, yeah, he's gonna take it. Popping that pot.
It's quite an interesting build I see from Vox. There's no real armor except for
Yeah, you
2
get
light
the
armors.
Catherine on the Arden up here, bud. You got Catherine about to just destroy, just auto-attacking for days. Just, you can't stand it. And with the stun coming up every 2 seconds, there's really nothing they can do about this.
372 stun damage. Gabriel doesn't have any sort of chance.
No, sir. No defense at all for this Catherine. Just totally being able to play up in the front line. Just, they own this from the rotation early to get all that fun.
Gauntlet gets thrown out, stuns up Catherine. Turrets taking a couple shots, and she will fall. Vox hitting like a truck, but he will fall dangerously low. Turret shot to the face with a 3-man wait for it. He will Scarf, double kill. Will that be a triple
Highlight.
kill? And ace. Hello, Adrian.
Gonna be able to push. They got plenty of time on the death timers right here. Vox just ran out of stacks, but he's gonna clear these turrets. Oh, they're backing out. Just gonna grab the Catherine real quick, scoop her up, maybe clear some jungle, and come right back in. They've got these buff minions rolling in behind them with the full team here.
Oh man, the team fight got baited out. And Blackfeather falls. Arden goes low. He falls. Only Gabriel is left standing in between the Vein Crystal and Fable GG. He's doing his best, blocking the Merciless Pursuit, but Vox just does too much damage now. That Vein Crystal, it's looking pretty broken. And
Yeah.
game 1, Fable GG.
And a good lesson to all you people out there that win games but can't close them. Just stop focusing the heroes and focus objectives. So you get to a point where you're just that much stronger and they can't stop. They just can't even. You have all the time in the world. 17-2 on Adrian. Just wrecked them.
And he earned double the gold as his teammates.
And the build is exactly what you would do if you were looking at the enemy team and understanding where the match is going. This is how you get to 12. Okay, you understand everything that's happening with all the heroes. You know where they're. their abilities lie. He knew he could take that Black Feather with that breaking point. All he did was build up a little bit of stacks, and Black Feather's no problem. GG to the side of Fable GG.
Really clean game. Is just every team fight they had a chance was just Fable winning over and over.
Well, let's see if Elo can pull themselves up by the bootstraps and understand what just happened to them. You just got to understand that early jungle is important, that Catherine made herself vulnerable just by her build. If they had, they could have killed that Catherine if they focused her. But going in on that Vox early, fed them up. They just need to. They're making a bunch of little mistakes, and then it snowballed on them real quick.
Yep. You think we'll see the weapon pedal?
I totally expect Fable to feel loosey-goosey with this pick.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, if you're Elo Slayers right now, what is your path you want to take in this draft?
Don't let them get these power picks. Right? They're going to ban out Catherine on their own. Fable's going to come in. Interesting. Somebody did their homework. Maybe they did their homework and they know that they still don't want to face this Idris.
First pick Vox.
And then they take the other hero right out of their mouth. Let's see if they can play him just as well.
Glaive. And Samuel. 2 quick picks out of Fable.
Support Sam? Support Sam?
Oh, please, support Sam.
Feeling loose?
Oh, absolutely. They might even flex the Glaive as a captain.
I like this grumpy pick. Pick him. Yeah, I like it. Get the heal down. And this will help them
I would almost make an Adagio here. This pick. Maybe go double weapon.
They're going to want some ability. And some CC will work as well. But I think Adagio is just doesn't have the mobility to get away from a Glaive and to avoid the stuns that could come out of so easily from Samuel. And it will be a support Sam, I think.
Prepare for battle.
Or a support Glaive.
Yep.
What's your gamble on, Burger Man?
Support Sam. We see Adrian, who played lane last game with the Glaive. I think he's going to take that power pick into lane.
Vox gonna need some good rotations, which means they're gonna need to be able to get some farm and get back up into lane because he's gonna be a danger at all times. And they are just going full damage coming out of the gate. We can expect a full invade here, I think.
Oh yeah.
All kinds of damage.
I would almost suggest taking it slow from Elo Slayers, but
So it's gonna be a tension bow on the Grump Jot too early, so this could be really interesting.
Legendary Von C, Tyrants, double Tyrants, and
all right, Vox got out. He's with the Samuel. Samuel's actually eating some damage here. Not a name change.
Angry.
Definitely a name change. Quiet open here from Fable.
Yep, both carries, just taking farm.
Oh no, Samuel getting taken real low. Gonna run up to his turret and taunt a little bit.
Glaive's rotating up.
Could be effective. Sam's gonna try and get these corrupted genius perks off on the heroes. Just sustain. Just show his pure skill and ability to stay in the lane with minimal health.
Thank you for saying that first, because I couldn't remember. Alright. Grumpjaw does rotate down to help out Batiste take that Elder Treant, so Vox can be on his own for a little bit.
Still a bunch of weapon across the board. Ringo over there in jungle. Drifting Dart comes out. Glaive afterburns in, catches this Vox, and the Malice and Verdict, he gets stunned up and cannot deliver the last shot and goes down to the Grumpjaw real quick. Just got eaten up. Not literally, just figuratively. But I definitely suspect he will be eaten later. Vox hanging around, but he knows it's a bad idea. Quick afterburn, he's gone. So just going to full damage.
We do see. Oh, there goes jumping into.
Afterburn. He gets out. It's a good move.
Going very low.
Still get
And two basic attacks will finish him off.
He's holding up in lane pretty well. Showing his skill. They're going to move down and invade real hard right now. Good 2.5 minute invade is real strong. You can definitely take over your enemy's jungle for a long time. Ringo's clearing these backs. Going to get them, but Sam, support us him.
Support us
I
him.
don't know what to call him.
Ordain lands onto Sam.
Yeah, it's getting real hairy for him right there. Ringo's coming in with that damage and getting it down. He's going to go ahead and finish off the Grumpjaw. Glaive afterburns in. He's going to catch this Baptiste. And they are low health right now. Vox is running away, but laying down damage all the long while. And this may actually cause somebody to die. He's going to get under between his turrets and be just fine. Going to get right towards the middle, so they have to juggle the aggro too, but they're going to back off.
That was a very clean invade by Fable. They went in 3-man. They knew Izzy was already at level 4, while Angel hadn't yet hit that spike yet. And so they knew they could take the advantage, and they just rotated in, stole a bunch of farm, and are up about 1,000 gold.
Grumpjaw in the enemy jungle here. And try and steal some away. Gets that mid. Ringo just getting in to get his bottoms. He's going to get out. He's going to pour. Oh, and Glaive and Sam are real low in lane along with this Vox with a big wave heading in. But Sam's coming up on the top. Going to get that corrupted Genius perk down and be just fine because they can farm on a turret all day long. No problem.
Alright, so with the jungle intensifying and 2,600 and 2,200 gold sitting in the back pockets of Glaive and Ringo respectively, what do you think the first items are going to be coming out of Fable?
Well, there's a fight here. Grumpjaw's going in on this Sam and takes him down. Glaive afterburns in and hits the Vox. He's taken very low, but they are in a good position here. They're going to back off from doing any damage to this turret, though. Vox is alone with the Glaive, but he could die, so yeah, leave the Grumpjaw up there. Gets seen out by the Ringo. Ringo's going straight for Vox and going to clean him out as the Grumpjaw takes the Glaive out under his turret. Oh no, and Ringo got caught out.
Massive shutdown.
Just playing around, They got an interesting, fun little comp which they play loosey goosey with, just chilling. Support Sam, called it. Oh, Ordain, and he is caught. He's gonna pay for this, but the fountain comes off. Nice save, and Glaive is coming right up behind him. Afterburn's in, gonna take down the Grumpjaw, easy peasy, and is on to this Baptiste, who is not getting away. Nope, not at all. Ringo, a great counter to Vox, just able to lay down constant damage, is there to protect the top, and he's going to be crystal, so now they have to focus, which they haven't been at all, support items. So they've got nothing in the way of support items, and they're going to be eating Ringo ults all day long.
Reflex blocks.
Yeah, they're coming out.
That's going to be huge.
But I bet there'll be an Eve involved in this. And they've got no sustain, really, to handle these. Big amount of damage. Grumpjaw actually holding it up below his mustache bush, but Glaive's going to afterburn in and finish the team off. Oh, Ringo just kind of quick shot to the left and finished off the Baptiste in the bush while they just were still all over that.
We're seeing about a 3,000 gold advantage going over to Fable right now. And along with this gold miner, they're going to be pretty far ahead. And especially in the jungle, Izzy has bought his first tier 3 item already, which is an alternating current, which means he's going to lay down a ton of damage with each basic attack. And
Grumpjaw in on this Samuel right now. Samuel drifting dark back towards the shop. He's laying down the damage and is just barely staying alive. All from the Baptiste is going to run the team off, and they are back in. They're just going all out, and they can't handle this Ringo popping in out of nowhere and leading their carries. Vox is running in because he sees some damage here. He's not able to get his residence up in time to continue that damage down. Grumpjaw just kind of chilling with his tongue out, hanging out. I don't know if he's baiting. He's probably baiting for this Vox.
Pincer
And they're
coming in.
Oh no! Same time, same team coming in, and they're gonna finish off that Grumpjaw. And I don't think that was planned.
Nope. That whole fight started with a pretty far overextension from Angel, which allowed Glaive to just rip into him with the tension bow and Sorrow Blade. He's gonna start hitting like a truck.
Yeah, that pincer move was very well done. They didn't know. They just didn't know, and there was enough damage sitting there that they could have killed the whole team. So whether they needed to or not, they engaged on that. But Grumpjaw is back in the game. And it is 3v2 right now. Ringo's going to catch this Grumpjaw, putting down the damage, afterburn from the Glaive, finishing him off, and Samuel's onto this Baptiste, just missing the ult, and coming up into lane to pressure this Fox. They're all here. They're going to do some damage. Here comes the ult from the Ringo. Lands directly. Forget you had a reflex block. Who cares? You're going to die slowly. Oh, pops his pot, stay alive. Ordain comes out. Reflex block from this well-paired Ringo. And the Fear, not doing much, just kind of for kicks, like a firework, and he's going to go down. He's going to pay for that with a lot of damage. Grumpjaw's coming in on this Ringo, but they're just juggling this aggro too well. Glaive taking really low, but out comes the Fountain. Samuel playing it to a T. They're just using these abilities when they need to and trolling with the comp.
I don't know if you picked up on this, but Angel is gonna pick up a Fountain, and so does Grumpjaw.
I see the Fountain there now. Good that they're gonna need it. And there's two out. Maybe one of them should have got a Crucible. That's what I'm thinking. Damage down onto the Samuel, but they keep focusing the roam. No defense on Glaive or Ringo really, so they could get some kills here. Baptiste gonna go down just from the sheer lack of kite and damage. He's the roam. Unfortunate that he cannot use his abilities at all to run these fights. They are just popping off whatever they can and just eating the aggression and adrenaline of
Goldmine gonna get started up here by Fable.
So
they just have a stranglehold on this game.
Theoretically speaking, if they did have a chance, which they don't, how would they come back?
I would say focus one hero. Either Ringo or Glaive. Just get someone eliminated from the fight so that doesn't happen.
Yeah, every one of these fights, Glaive's just afterburning in after the Ringo and Fort Sam lay down some damage, and one by one, just getting kited into oblivion, leaving the roam for last, which is what you should do. Oh, and then they're gonna get him. Jane's coming out, but he's just gonna afterburn through it and just, snooze on past him, just to keep him in check. I wonder if he wakes up, if he can still use his afterburn. I don't think so. They're gonna clear this choke turret once again at 10 minutes, and this is gonna be two 12-minute games in a row. I just don't see them having the damage, maybe getting a lucky kill on something here, but they're just too well prepared. They get the Fountains, they get the Crucibles, so they can back up their smack talk here with the support Sam. Big amount of damage coming out, and they can't handle any of this.
Those afterburns are just killing this team.
They know it's over, I think.
Ye of little faith.
But they could be turtling up a little bit and taking these fights a little more, rolling with that jungle minion is a prime example. It was coming out of the base. They could have ran with it. Focused, fight around that. But they're not making the right choices in situations.
Nope. Grumpjaw still has not finished a tier 3 damage item. Just sitting on that Fountain and a couple of assorted weapon items.
And if he even gets close to that team, they're gonna shift the fight, shift the positions. They're just doing too well. Ringo's hanging back and farming just so they can push this a little harder. He's gonna go ahead and finish off his Echo, I'm pretty sure he would go for an Echo, but
that's the plan anyway. The game might not last that long.
They might not make it. Yeah. He's coming back in 3v3 here, but they do if they can juggle the aggression from this team and heal up. They can do something with it. But
Glaive gets eaten.
oh, yeah, he's gonna get put
He's
to sleep
asleep.
though. Oh, and Glaive pops out of his mouth right at the steps. I knew exactly he was gonna take him right up there, but he couldn't. Working as a team, Ringo gonna finish Baptiste on the steps. Fox doing a decent
Oof.
job here, staying up. I mean,
Flexing
he
on
did something.
Vox with that ult in the base.
Yeah, they're just too strong now. They can push the objectives without any fear. He does. He has a breaking point, but if they look at his build, they know he won't have the damage to do anything about it. They're all in this fight again. They have an opportunity here. It turns around. No, Vox goes down to the Ringo. Grumpjaw gonna finish off the Ringo, but they are back on to the rest of the team. Baptiste goes down, and they are turning on to Grumpjaw. There it is. That's the game.
There it is. Game 2
Lot
to
of
Fable
damage.
GG. With probably the largest gold margin of victory that I've ever seen.
Yeah, a whopping 13K.
Well, with
Not a
that,
lot you can say after that. Two 12-minute
no.
games. Fable GG just putting it down. It's put it down. So MVP, let's just give them an MVP. I mean, they all did fantastic. But
Oh yeah.
shoot, let's just give it to not a name change. You know,
Oh yeah. Bringing out
Gonna
that support
Sam
Sam.
Adams.
Yep.
If you're gonna talk smack and then you back it up, it's like, good job, well done.
Yeah.
Go
And
back.
with that, regular season of NACL will conclude.
Oh wow, that was so anticlimactic. Though.
Yeah, a little
Dang.
bit.
Big night though. Time and Pale taking 1 over Phantom Memory, 1-2. Infinity Rebirth just destroying the Powerpuff Girls, and Fable GG just showing us how to finish. That's how you finish.
Absolutely, Pillbox.
We can all start a game. We can all play a game. That's how you finish them. All right. So for Pillbox here, thanks, man. This was fun.
Oh, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Burgerman Mark. Everybody, go check out the Discord. If you're new here, check out the old VODs and come hang out. You know, we got the what are they called?
Division Championships?
Division Championships, which are fun, man. Everybody's pretty much VG that I think is in there still. So
I'm pretty sure.
yeah, so it's gonna be cool.
Yeah. Who needs VG8 when you have NACL, right?
Oh, it isn't a competition. It's just about. This is cool. This is cool. But yeah, everybody have a good night. We'll see you next time.
See you later.